The world was forever changed in the 18th century when 13 colonies on the American continent dared to challenge the greatest empire of their time. What led these settlers to take such a drastic step? What made them believe they could win against the seemingly invincible British forces? Today, we will unravel the gripping story of the American Revolution, a tale of courage, sacrifice, and an unbreakable will for freedom. It all started with frustration. The British Crown imposed heavy taxes on the American colonies, such as the infamous Stamp Act and Tea Act, without granting them representation in Parliament. "No taxation without representation" became the rallying cry that ignited a fire in the hearts of the colonists. Protests erupted across the colonies, with events like the Boston Tea Party showcasing their defiance against British rule. Tensions reached a boiling point in April 1775 when British troops marched towards Lexington and Concord to seize colonial weapons. The Minutemen, ordinary farmers and craftsmen turned soldiers, stood their ground, and "the shot heard round the world" marked the beginning of open warfare. What followed was an 8-year struggle that would test the resilience of the American people. In 1776, the colonies took a bold step. On July 4th, the Continental Congress adopted the Declaration of Independence, penned by Thomas Jefferson. This document was more than just words. It was a declaration of defiance against tyranny, asserting that all men are created equal and entitled to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The revolutionaries had now committed to a fight for total independence. The war was brutal, with early defeats threatening to crush the American cause. But under the leadership of General George Washington, the Continental Army endured. The harsh winter at Valley Forge tested their limits, but with the help of foreign allies like France and Prussia, the tide began to turn. Key victories in Saratoga and Yorktown would ultimately shift the balance in favor of the revolutionaries. The Battle of Yorktown in 1781 was the decisive blow. British General Cornwallis found himself surrounded by American and French forces, and with no escape, he surrendered. The world watched in shock. An untrained army of farmers and merchants had defeated the mightiest empire on earth. The war officially ended with the Treaty of Paris in 1783. Britain recognized the United States as a sovereign nation, marking the birth of a new democracy. The ideals of liberty and self-governance that fueled the revolution would go on to inspire countless movements across the world. But the revolution was just the beginning. The new nation faced immense challenges, forming a government, uniting a diverse population, and defining what it truly meant to be free. The legacy of the revolution continues to shape America to this day, reminding us that the fight for freedom is never truly over. If you found this story as thrilling as we did, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more incredible tales from American history. Hit the like button and let us know in the comments what historical event you'd like us to cover next. And if this video gets 5,000 likes, we'll dive into the fascinating story of the Founding Fathers and how they built the Constitution that still governs the United States today. The American Revolution wasn't just a war. It was a statement to the world that people have the right to determine their own destiny. The courage of those who fought for independence continues to inspire generations, proving that no force can suppress the human spirit when it yearns for freedom.